Some fun music. Does anybody else whistle and hum these little tunes? I hope so. Or am I think you do. I do. And it's kind of like when I surprise myself and realize I'm singing something from Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers. I like this one better, actually. So, hey, how's everybody in the chatterbox? Good to see you. I was reading you ahead of time to see who was here and what you were up to. If you want to know who I am, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun. Ha! You are intrepid host of Craft Roulette, but this is In Review. What is In Review, you say? Well, In Review is Craft Roulette Part 2 featuring you and your card contributions. Well, what is Craft Roulette, you say? Well, it is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every week, leaving a seat right here for you. Seriously, if you're coming in last row, front row, all the rows in between, it's always nice to have you. Feel free to talk during this session. There's no need to stand on silence. You can just chit-chat away and make some new friends. New crafty friends. This is going to be card making. We aren't going to teach, and we're just going to play a little bit. Anybody up for some playtime? I'm in. Let's turn this thing off. That's not my favorite song anyway. We're going to have music throughout the show, so stay tuned. What about In Review? If you are new, there are 3 parts of this show. There's mail call, there's card slideshow, and then there is... Oh, do I have it? Oh my gosh, it's up there. It's up there. I need to get a slide, Mr. Producer. And then it is the fast-paced, the very fun, the sensational big hit card detective game show. Yes, it's Whodunit, and I will be recreating a card from the current gallery, which is 185, over in the Craft Roulette gallery. So I said gallery about 10 times in just a very, very short time. But I just said time a couple times too. Gallery time for the gallery. But you get to play along, so get those jokes. Bring on the jokes. I got a joke this week on Facebook. I forgot to write it down. I forgot to note who sent it. I know who sent it, sort of, but I don't want to make a mistake. So only one, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, I don't care how much you beg. We're only going to have one bad dad joke tonight. Are we ready? Okay, it's going to be bad. It's very good. Do you like bad good jokes? Good bad jokes? This one is: bicycles can't stand on their own. Well, we all know that, Mr. Bad Dad Joke Book. Bicycles can't stand on their own. They're too tired. That's a good one. I used to teach, I tried to teach a little boy how to spell his name one time. It had an S in it, and he kept lying the S on its side. And I kept saying, Austin, you need to make it stand up. Stand up. And he'd say, oh, I can't. It's too tired to stand up. So that joke reminded me of that little guy. He's too tired. We still say that around my daughter and I. So, are you ready? I've got so much beautiful mail to show you. Let's get at it, shall we? Look at this. I got a big pile. But first, let's think. Does this come up on this? Maybe. I bet I have to be in my face one more time. Oh, there we are. A colorful life design. This is a new button. It takes me about 10 times to learn my buttons. Colorful life design. Artful angel. I'll tell you what these people are doing in just a second. I liked it too. Stamp anything. I know. There's a huge pile. It's all good. And one more. Can you name it without seeing it? Your Paper Insider. Those are all our spin sponsors for October, and they are giving away $25 gift certificates or a nice gift to people that are randomly chosen by one of our wheels. But first, you have to send in a card to get qualified for those giveaways. So make sure you are sending in those cards with each with each episode. Yes, I'm too tired. I'm just too tired. So thank you, all of our spin sponsors. We just love having you come along. I hear such good things about the people that we have had as spin sponsors too. A lot of times people will say they haven't ever heard of these companies, but now they're going over to our craftroulette.live website to associates and then spin sponsors. There's links to all of our spin sponsors. Many have affiliate links, which give us a little something, and then at no expense to you, and some have discounts. So check it out. There is our first Darling card. How does it get any better than this? It's so cute. Look at that background. This is from Tamara Andrews. And she cut these. Oh, that's some good fussy cutting right there. Oh, man, those are good fussy cutting. Those are not, I don't think, they're cut. They're cut. I don't think they're die cut either because they don't have a little edge around them. And she colored that and did the background double matted. You know you're appreciated when you get double mats. And not saying that I'm judging. Single mats show love too, but double mats, they really do. Anyway, then inside it says pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes, and those are double matted too. Really cute idea. Here it says made with love by Tamara Andrews, 2023. Darling, sweet, precious letter that I read this afternoon. You guys write such sweet notes with a lot of appreciation that I can't even thank you enough for. So thank you, Tamara, for sending that and for being such a great part of our craft roulette culture. Whoa, look at this. This is one pretty thing too, isn't it? Oh, double matted. Well, yeah, double matted if you're counting this as the top. That's just gorgeous. I just got myself into trouble by now somebody that says, oh, no, I'm only single matted. They'll think, oh, she didn't think I love her, but I know you do. So this is gorgeous. Super gorgeous Mary Slominski from Bellevue, Nebraska. I don't think I would have been so smart to put this pretty color with this pretty background. And I think you said you were showed that you were very, very smart for doing that. Oh, she got a Catherine Pooler gift card. And I'm liking my inks. I'm wondering what you got. Super pretty, made with love. Mary. Yeah. There's gorgeous colors. My gosh, that's pretty. Do you guys look at that ink blending? There's still texture to it though. It's not like the perfectly blended thing. There's still a lot of texture, and I think that's a good choice. These are pretty dimensional. I think she's got a couple. Here I go picking at things. It looks like she's got 3 layers, 4 layers. See, now that shows love right there. Just those extra things that just make a card super special. And those little gems. Man, that's pretty, isn't it? That's going to brighten up my door. That's exactly right. Ooh, pretty. Thank you, Mary. Ooh, good name, too. We always like Marys around here. Here we've got a pretty one from our guest, Amy Schrock from Amy's Wares. Look how pretty that one is. I immediately started feeling it just to see what it was. It was embossed. I don't know. I think she did a couple stencils. Like maybe they didn't even go together. And she went ahead and did it anyway because she's bold and brave and full of... She's intrepid, let's face it. And then this is just like hello, except it says thank you, not hello. And then these are little clear drops. Those are always nice little additions. And then she... Come on, where do we got? We've got some foam tape. We've got, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have foam tape. And but anyway, I think she's got like some stenciling back here with some tiny bit of yellow, some light purple, light red violet, some blue. Oh man. Also there's designs, there's lines, and then maybe she flipped it around and it went the other way. I think I may be onto something. I bet she went this way with the blues and added a little bit of yellows and then flipped the stencil and went that way. Are you guys Amy's Wares? handmade lovelies. That's cute. Are you guys Oh, she's just thanking us for being on the show and wishing us well on our world card making shindig. That's so sweet. Are you guys stencil flippers? It's a thing. Apparently it's a thing. This one, I think Nema is here. This one, I've never successfully made one of these cards. So I'm always glad when I get one so I can show them. And I think they're called the magic card. Somebody might want to help me. Cute little llama. And then she's got this little pole here. And it turned, and oh, it's so cool. And you see the llama in color. I haven't tried this in many years, and I haven't tried it since Stamp Positioners, so it's a long time. But I think that would make it easier. And do you want to know how to do it? You can figure it out. But you stamp on the acetate, and then you stamp on the bottom one on the paper, and you color the bottom one on the paper, and it's really well done. And then you just slide that down, and it's super fun. This is a great card for kids. Train your mind to see the good in everything. Right on, Nema. That's pretty paper. I wonder, did you stamp that? Oh, and then she's got it on a little card. Such a little thing there with a little cactus inside too. Oh, I sent her something, and that was it. So that was cool. Yep, Stamp Positioners definitely make this one easier. And you know who made this? If you are in the chatterbox right now, it's Nema. So sometimes known as Norma. This little card, okay, so it got through okay, and the reason it got through, she's got like styrofoam in there. I wonder if there's ever going to be some like spray stuff like that, spray foam they do around doors and windows. But the reason it made it was because she had this little piece of paper on top, and it got chewed up in the mail. So I got it, and it was all chewed up and messy. So I didn't get that cute little paper, but I know that saved the card. So very nicely done. Look at this one. This is from Julie Radu. Another gorgeous card. See, I told you I was not lying about how cute these cards are tonight. I was not lying. So what we have here's a couple tips I just love about this card. She's got a real subtle background. It's paper, and it's got a little pattern in it. And then she's got it embossed in a very subtle repeating pattern, the little circles. It adds a lot without taking away anything from these guys. And then these guys, she's got, look how nicely she has the bright colors, and she also has them separated. So you don't have you've got a real line of demarcation between orange triangle cat, blue purple cat, and striped orange purple cat. And then she's got some pretty little leaves here, carried in the blue from here. Really great coloring. Then she's got a little thank you there with some foam dots. I know, isn't it gorgeous? More foam dots. You did a good job of foam dotting. It's like these poor cards, they just go under inspection. But she's got foam all the way under, so it didn't get hurt at all. Made with love by Julie Radu with a little cute bug. And then she wrote a sweet little note. And wow, that one's another beautiful bright card. This one, Judy G, I saw you in the chatterbox. This reminds me of that one kitty cat stamp that just sits on my ledge over here that you gave me. I don't know is that a Laurel Birch thing? I don't know. Let me grab it. It's right here. It made me want to get this little guy out. And Judy G sent this to me a long time ago. Oh, this is a Laurel Birch. So maybe those are too? Well, I feel like I'm knowing more and more all the time. Yeah, great little line there. Ooh, don't be afraid. This beautiful card is from Karen Cadigan. Trick or treat. We'll always choose the treat around here. But so interesting. Mixed media, collage-y looking stuff. And then she's got a little add-on here, a little spidey web, and a very happy jack-o'-lantern. Okay, let's see what she did. She's got 3 layers of Jack. The bottom layer is a lighter colored layer. It's hard to see. And then she's got 2 of this. They're all that lighter color, but then she just added ink to the top layer, top two layers. I'm going to take his teeth out if I'm not careful. See, she's got one with, and then they are popped up on really thin foam. So he's just popped up really well, and then he's got a little stem there. Ooh, Mr. Bones is behind him. Ooh, Mr. Bones. I don't have Mr. Bones. I used to have Mr. Bones in school, but I left him to my supervising teacher. There's embossed in background with spider webs, and she's got a little bit of, I think, gold maybe brushed on there. Man, this is such a fancy card. And then look, you've got a little orange, and you've got some really pretty yellows worked in there. One thing on this here that I thought of right off, which I thought was very astute of her to choose, maybe it was already printed, but using the grays for Mr. Bones and some of the background instead of all black is a choice, and then you have your little things that your black things really stand out better. So Karen, you'd made something really special. Condemned. Oh, that's ominous. Very pretty. You can learn a lot from this card. You like the spotting on the... Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice the spotting on the eek. Irene, you must be feeling better. You're quite astute. I hope you are. And then Gail Thompson sent this from Marysville, Ohio. Man, this thing was stuck in my mailbox. I had to drop the other cards and pull it out. It was just a little too big for my mailbox. I had to get my hand back in there, and I was pulling on it. And I felt like I was delivering a package for sure. And she sent a beautiful little card here. Look at that pretty. What do you guys do with your envelopes when you really aren't? Well, I can use this one again. Get ready for this one. Are you ready? Get ready. Oh, look at that foil paper. All inlaid. You got your bling going on here. You got some shine. But it's not like cheap looking foil paper. It's really pretty. It has a bit of a, I don't know how to describe it. Okay, and she's got a couple layers, so you know she's serious about showing my love here. And then a little hello. This is not popped up, but it doesn't need to be. This stuff is thick. But look at that inlay. Golly, that's gorgeous. So pretty. Another top folding. Lots of top folders this time. Sent a sweet little note and a nice little gift. Some gifts to share with Vue. Let's see what she sent. Well, there's her little... Oh, there's a little card there. Okay. Darby Creek Diaries. And she's got a teeny tiny thing of Tic Tacs. How about that? Now that's cute. And it's got a little Tic Tac that's working on his jams. Just really cute. And then, as if that wasn't enough, we've got more. Oh, cute. Little bunnies. I'm such a sucker for bunnies. All the bunnies were kung fu fighting. I sent that one to Amanda the other day. Super cute. And it's a fall bunny. You don't get a lot of fall bunnies. You mostly get spring bunnies. Wish big. Ooh, these are great little flat things to send as itty bitty gifts. Tech tattoos. Bet that came from Simon Says. Looks very Simon Says-y. Oh, look at these little chickens. more hot chickens because you can't have too many hot chickens. Crafter's Companion. Have a lovely day. Oh, that's pretty. Can you have, okay, the question of the day, can you have too many pretty flowers? I don't think so. And it's a stamp set. Somebody's going to love that. And an Echo Park. It's closed. An Echo Park paper pad. Oh boy. Day in the life, number 2. Got some cameras. Oh, I like those color choices. But Echo Park does a beautiful job. Oh, look. Brownie and Olaf. Mara and Leslie. There's Brownie and Olaf. And there's the Boomer. And I don't know this fellow, but I'm sure he's a nice little puppy too. Waffle Flower. Those are great. Look at them made up. Oh, goodness sakes. Do I ever feel like I've been a good girl. Gail, thank you so much. Those are wonderful. I will, I know that they will go into hands that will be appreciative too. Isn't that nice? I think that's just so nice. I told you. I didn't like. Those were good cards, weren't they? And presents. So good. So amazingly good. Well, after we do that, and that was fun, we're going to look at the cards now, several of them that were on in the gallery, and talk about those. By the way, we have a new show just for patrons. And yes, goodie bags, they're good goodie bags because of things like that get put in them. The mega box, and I can't remember who won it, but the mega box the lady got, and she was excited. So I packed that thing. It had like almost 8 pounds of stuff in it. That was for the World Card Making event. What a big deal. I'm still feeling it. But no, anyway, we have a new patron show every week, and it's we talk about cards, but it's not just me talking about the cards because you aren't there. So we record a show. It takes about an hour, and we show the cards that are in the gallery, and I bring on a guest patron, which is so much fun. Last week, we've only done it once, so I think it'll continue to be fun, but we had it once, and Card Monkey was my guest host, and I thought she always makes great observations and things that I don't see. So that's our new show on patrons, for all patrons, all levels. I think it's great fun. And I've got some real good guests coming up. I'm going to record one tomorrow. I'm keeping the guests a secret at this point. But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. It doesn't matter that much. But, I mean, if it leaks out, it's not a big deal. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to all of a sudden you guys go over and check out the new stuff. Oh, by the way, it'll be easier to find real soon. It may even be easier to find right now. But Mr. Producer, he didn't stop working after World Card Making Day. He's still been working his hands to the bone, trying to make our website for the patrons better. And it's coming along pretty darn nice. It's available right now, he says. So if you are a patron, you can go over to craftroulette.live, go patron login, and see the dashboard. There's a bunch of stuff over in the dashboard that you can click on, including video library. That's where you'll find the bonus shows or the patron shows, and it's going to be great fun. So easy to find. Much better than the blog. So anyway, let's start with the slideshow. Here comes the music. Let's start chair dancing, shall we? This is the time when we look at other people's cards and we talk about how much we like them, and we also throw in a few yawns just for good times. These are randomly chosen. I have nothing to do with them. It just happens to be what the program chooses for me to enjoy, for us to enjoy. And these are from episode 185. Triple dip to make sure that I got that one in there. Fresh and Clean, where the color palette rhymes with ool. Or ul. I went with ool for cool, Mary, and you had to involve some columns. You guys did some good columns too. Man, the things that you guys come up with. So this was my little card, and she was in an acetate pocket. And she just, she just pulls out. And there's a little sentiment underneath, and you can see the columns. I thought she was quite a little masterpiece, quite frankly. And she's also one of our patron things. There's a bunch of downloadable things that I've drawn, whatever. But if you like the silly things that I draw, there's even some serious things. Anyway, that was my card. We had a great guest, too. Ardith, the mononym that we love so much. Ardith was on, and she was great. She's never a bad guest, you know what I mean? And the funny thing about Ardith was she just always worries about her tech. Worries about her tech. And right after the show, we were talking just a little bit after the show. Wouldn't you know, her tech just shut down. And we didn't get to finish talking. But it was okay. We were done. But at the same time, at least it waited till the end. Will there be a cool Mary stamp set one day? Susan, I just am glad that I get my meals every day, you know? I can't think that far ahead, but you never know. You start petitioning me, you just never know what will come on. But if you do want that, you can download that Cool Mary. And the thing about the stars, I drew myself with stars in my eyes from probably the early 70s. So it's nothing new. It's my default eye drawing. Anyway, Alyssa Howard sent in this card, number 31. Look at that pocket. It's a little kangaroo pocket. But it's not a baby Roo, it's a dog. How did that dog get in that pocket? I would think that kangaroo would get upset. Blue and white are always fresh and clean, aren't they? I think that would be good. And then drool rhymes. I didn't read this one before. Drool rhymes with ool. Absolutely. Dogs don't drool, they rule. There you go. Your pocket friend. You know, some dogs people carry them around. My 80-pound boy, I couldn't carry him around if I tried. 3 blue-white columns in the background. Yep, see, those columns turned out pretty good. They were kind of scary at first, but they weren't. Oh, you got a broken. Oh, that's right. You fussy cat was tough because you had a broken wrist. I don't even know, girl. I should send you a purple paper heart because that's a lot of effort. Well done. I'm very touched that you would go to all that work. Cute card, too. Peg P from Racine, Wisconsin sent in this another Roo, but not a dog this time. It's a baby Joey. Such a cutie pie. Don't you just think he's going to go to school, or they just dropped off the bigger Roo? And the columns are in the school. I was right. I love it. I like to guess first. That's really cute. Wasn't that nice that you had a kangaroo stamp? I wonder how many times you'd used it, Peg. I bet you were glad you had it though this time, right? That's really sweet. I like that school too. Very precious. Well done. Rebecca Feltner. Oh, you said that this was, you had something else on your mind. I just read this on Facebook. If you aren't a part of our Facebook group, you are welcome to join it. It's Facebook show. It's a private group. You do need to answer the questions. If you don't, I just decline it. And then you can always try again. Do it right, though, and then you'll get in. But she said she had just gotten this in the mail as like an itty-bitty gift, and she used it. I think that's really fun. So she's got a pocket on her coat. You look at your stamps differently when you're looking for a pocket, don't you? Yeah, you do. Light blue, green, purple, and pink. Really cute colors. You've got a cool, snowy day. Here it comes. I told you. There was no stopping that one. It was a freight train. And cool, snowy day, and column of ribbon. Oh, you do have columns of ribbon and rickrack. That's so sweet. And then you went ahead and did some little ribbon loops, too, for fun. Oh, Rebecca, that's pretty darn sweet. I think that's real cute. I'm glad you got that little stamp. I'm glad you did. I'm real glad. I'm glad she's keeping those snowballs to herself. Nicely done. Suna Sturk from New Zealand. Oh, man. Where would the world be without Craft Roulette, there'd be ghosts running around not knowing where to put their keys. They wouldn't know where to put their wallets. They would have no place to put their phone. They needed pockets. Who knew? Craft Roulette. The Mr. Wheel knew that the ghosts in the world need to have pockets. So there they are. Soon as is getting it started. The glasses are clear embossed, but you can't really see it on the photo. Okay. Oh, but look at those glasses. That's just too fun. It rhymes with ool was ghoul. Yeah. And her columns are in the background with the ink blending, I believe. Probably a stencil. I like that cross-hatching in the background, too. That's kind of sets him off, kind of his own little mat. Really cute, Suna. Keep those pockets coming. There were pool pockets, like the game of pool. Barbara Weber sent in a pretty cute little baby card and with a gift card inside. Even blue, yes. I see the cool blue, even though card looks pale green. It's fine. Pale green still feels cool to me, don't you? Think so? I think so. Baby has drool in the corner of its mouth. Oh my gosh, is it really there? It is. I have a paranoia. Then I'll have a little thing at the corners of my mouth sometimes. And the column of blocks. That is so cute, Barbara. I think it's just adorable. What a sweet, sweet card. And that little baby and the little drool. Very nice. Nicely done. Teresa Farrington from Texas sent in this sweet little retro card. Isn't that cute? Number 68 for her. She's got a pocket on her jacket. Pockets are easy to draw. They're just squares or a little parentheses on a side. All the colors are in her laundry basket, fresh and clean. Rhymes with ool. She's got a jewel on the pocket and upper left corner. It's very smart. The columns are in the tartan. Yep, colors are in the tartan that we probably wonder if you had that out last week from tartan. There's a benefit to not putting things away. By the way, you may want to check the random. If you haven't, check the random column. Did you know you could see the parameters? You just go to craftroulette.live, resources, and then a drop-down menu, Craft Roulette on the wheel. And you can read all of the parameters. And there is a new one you want to be prepared for. It's a fun one, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I love those little retro drawings. I think they're just precious. And it's nice to see on your card, Teresa. Tracy Fear, not afraid of color. Number 29. Have you already sent in that many cards? Wow. She's got a vellum pocket. Smart girl. And it's got a fish in it. A fish in it. Now, honestly, last Friday, I never thought I'd see a fish card, for Pete's sake. Don't you love those? You guys outsmart me every time. Blues like greens, yellow, yep, fresh as she can get. It's very fresh. Fresh fish, though, is a lot better than a stale fish. I think you would never want stale colors with fish on it. It would just... You could use yesterday's fish paper. A school of fish. School rhymes with ool. Golly. I didn't see that. A school of fish. Go to the... Oh my gosh, I got something. A hair. If you're looking for something to do instead of watching another thing that you've already seen before, go to the gallery and enjoy it. It's just really outstanding. People spend a lot of time on their cards, and you can tell they're so special in there. And then the columns are the book pages. Gee, little collage-y. There's still something right here. It's driving me kooky. Rhymes with ookie. Rhymes with kooky. Is my kooky eye. There we go. Nope, it's still there. So I think I'll just do the rest of the show one-eyed. So, Tracy, that's gorgeous. I think it's... Oh, and there's another one. Tool rhymes with ool. No, I don't have it yet. And she... Oh, man, is she Team Purple? 19 weeks, and look at those tools. Those are some good looking tools with some holographic paper or metallic paper, die cut to precision tools. And you know, a pocket is a great thing to put on a card too, because you can put a whole bunch of stuff in it. You can also cut a little hole in it and have a peekaboo, and you can have a peekaboo clear to the back too. So I mean, you can do all sorts of things. How about a tunnel card with pockets that were kind of wonky? That might be fun with different colors. Never seen that? That'd be really cute. Background is 3 columns of color. Oh, Terry, you clever girl, you. Look at that ink blending in columns of color. I hadn't even noticed because it was so delicate and ombre-ish. It's really good. It's really good. See, I'm telling you, these people are just crazy good. Cindy Robinson, 34 in a row, but don't ever stop and think, no, I'm not as good as these guys. You've got it. You got it. You just jump right in there and you'll get better too. That's the thing. These people have gotten better over the years, and I've known them for years, sending in cards, haven't we? Yeah. Sentiment is tucked into a column pocket. Oh, that's good too. Look at how she's got that little thing just tucked in there. And she's got really fresh colors, nice, bright, fresh colors. Cool blue rhymes with cool, or ool is cool blue, and the gray column is also her pocket. It's good. It's good work. One more. Stephanie Mormon, who I met on Saturday, which was a real treat. She lives in Germany, and she was on our all-patron call. She is a very interesting woman, very smart, and her English was really good. Oh, man. Anyway, thinking of this as a money gift for a knitter. Okay, so there seems to be a pocket money inside the card. I get it. A little pocket money for you. Pocket money. That's an old term. Such a great term. I mean, I can remember, it's like something my grandmother would have said. Here's a little pocket money for you. I heard somebody say the other day, pocketbook. It's a maybe I was just listening for pockets, but it's like a purse card. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, these could be almost purse cards because they're pocket cards. They could be pocketbook cards. Almost. It almost works. White and pastels are fresh and clean. They certainly are. Through the windows of the topper, you see wool. And somebody that was a knitter would pick that up really fast too, I think. The column consists of 3 columns. You look at your supplies differently, don't you? Pocket money. Just a little pocket money, honey. Don't. Now it's like, here's a gift card, honey. A little pocket gift card. But we got pockets for those too. Not bad. Not bad at all. That was a good thing. If you like that, consider becoming a patron at any level, because you can watch our new patron show where we do more of that. And I have somebody to talk to, such as Card Monkey last week, to talk to, and we just chit chat about cards and have a bestest old time. And we'd love to have you there too. So that is it for that. So we're 2/3 of the way to the show, but I don't know about time. You know what this means. Are you ready? Are you feeling like you can find a card detective in you? Okay. Well, let's go to... Here we go. There aren't any 5 and dimes anymore. So you can't go to the 5 and dime with your pocket money. Sad, sad, sad. Those were good times. I'm glad I got to live through it. Okay, so how much is like penny candy anymore? Is there penny candy? I don't think so. I don't think you have to buy like Sam size. Bring on the duck. Bring on the duck. What makes you think the duck is here? We'll see. Anyway, the object of this game is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. Details are I will be making a card based on a card. You're gonna get, huh? Oh, here we go. I will be making a card based on a card from the most, recent episodes gallery. My project will be inspired by a selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. Oh no, I can tell you that one right now. It is not I'm afraid you might not get it at all. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be quite hidden. I think they really are. But I think you can figure it out. I know what level of detective skills you have. You must be present during the live stream to participate. You'll need to be in the correct gallery on craftroulette.live, open to look for the clues. Yes, Grandma Gay. Stephen has put up the link, so you can just click on that and go on over to solve the mystery. Type at Craft Roulette. There's Patty Beck to the rescue. Patty Beck, you're amazing. At Craft Roulette. At Craft Roulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found, such as at Craft Roulette by Mary Gunn with the starry-eyed girl. That's me. That's me. If you are the first to solve this, oh my gosh, you lucky ducky. Lucky duck. We don't have any lucky ducks around here. You are the lucky duck if you win, because yes, you will get a Krog. And what is a Krog? A Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. But you may get a little itty bitty gift that you love so much that you make a card with it right away. Are we ready? You want to be a lucky duck? You are a lucky duck. All right, here we go. That was not a duck, that was my cat. That was my cat, Kerwin, going squeak. Well, I think we're about ready to get ready. Are we ready? It's where we solve mysteries. Anybody here? Oh yeah, the slow mode is on. If you make a guess or a comment, it will be a minute before you can guess again. Are we ready? Here we go. What's a game without a little playtime? No, he always wants to wish you luck. And he brought a friend. Cool duck. Let's begin. This is the serious part. Here's your first clue. It's a card. This card, I do believe it fulfills all of the 4 parameters. Card with a pocket, fresh and clean colors, rhymes with ool, and will have columns? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Had to do a little check. Yes, headband duck. I see a pattern. Anybody else? Cool, Mary Duck. Oh my goodness. You want to see him again? Okay. Yes, it even has gray hair. He's got starry eyes. He's my spirit. He's my spirit duck. All right, that's that. Oh, look at all this stuff I have in here. Get some. These pens are. I just don't even know. I just can't even. Am I going to use all of these for real? Or am I throwing out decoys? What do I do next? Myself a nice little list. I will be using some paper from... Oh, I don't want to do that. I changed my mind. I will be using some paper from Your Paper Insider because it's so cool. Okay. And I pulled out a package of... This calls for confetti, one of their little bubbles. I love them. And I have some little baubles to put in that because I love them. Now, Oh, I already had one out. Well, okay. Okay, let's really get serious here. So, any clues, Grandma Gay? Do you feel any clues coming on? It is a card. Another clue is it is not my card. Other than that, I don't know if I have too many other clues to share at this point. Enjoy your strolling in the gallery. Box is very handsome. Like music is very stealthy. Guesses already? Yes, we are. Look at you guys. Thinking maybe if I put some penguins on here and then started getting some penguin conversation going, maybe somebody from the Antarctic will hear us. Hear my plea. Planting seeds. Great missing. Can always hope, right? What the heck? Life without hope. Let's see. I go ahead. He's real little. What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, earmuffs on. I don't think they even have. Well, they would have ears. Here's a thing about owls. What? I thought man, somebody was really good. If I can figure out who got it. They went out on a limb too, I'll tell you. That person that guessed went out on a limb. There was not that much to figure this out from. So I'll just work on it just another minute. And then I thought this had more ink in it. And then we will reveal, because I have one already made, but I want you to see this cool paper. That's squeaking too much for my taste. Gosh, what time is it? Early. That's all right. We can have an early night. Ready to find out who our master sleuth is? And then I'll just tell you about the paper. Now, there are some things that I thought I had figured out that you wouldn't have figured it out that fast. We'll see. If you don't want to know who it is, please cover your eyes and your ears, because here comes the countdown. Who was this super sleuth, my lands? I cased Terry Bonnet's card, and this was my case. I changed the size. I didn't make an envelope, but I did make an envelope because I added a pocket of shakers. She had a pocket envelope, and I made mine a pocket of shakers. Hi, Kerwin. She had a folded bottom at the bottom of her envelope, so I had this little piece and folded so it looked like the bottom of a folded envelope. And but I hadn't even gotten that far, Nima. Oh my gosh, you're incredible. Forest, she used the colors of Forest Fresh, gray, or green and red. You didn't even let me get to that one. I had gray, green, pink, and red. She had Snow and Snowmen. This was the one that you got us from. She had the snowmen, and I made critters, but she only had 2, and she had 3 in the background there. And she also had pattern paper, and she had columns of trees and the snow element. So I got some paper that I thought looked kind of like there was some white in it for some snow, and then I added a frozen lake at the bottom. And I did make a snowy scene and used some specialty papers with some trees and a snow shaker. She had columns for trees, and I did too, but she had a really big one, and I didn't. But I did put the largest of the 3 trees over there on the left, like she had it, and same shape over here. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. That was really good. So, Terry Bonnet, thank you for giving me my inspiration. That was quite the solve, Norma. That's it. That's it. You know, that's what we got here. Woo! Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm going to go back down to paper. Because somebody just said, where did I get the little shaker things? They're from, this calls for confetti. And they have all sorts of sizes. And they also have little dies that go and can cover up the flanges if you want. But I find they don't really show that much. See, I don't have them covered at all. So, and then just put some little beads in there with some confetti, and it turned out really fun. So this paper is from Your Paper Insider, and I just think it's just spectacular. There's a matte side and a shiny side, which of course you'd want to choose. It's the shiny side, I think. But I thought it turned really pretty, and I thought, oh, I wonder if you can see the glue. I used ATG tape under it, and I don't see it. So I think it turned out okay. I also used this white kind of vinyl shiny stuff from Your Paper Insider, and for the frozen lake. And I think it was just added just another level of shine and sparkle. And then this was also in that package. I've hardly touched it because there's so much in there. But this has like a satin sheen on it, but it's paper. And I use that for my base. So I was going to, instead on the one tonight, because I thought, well, if it gets really hard, I'm going to put this little thing up at the top so that it would look like the envelope, but you got it so fast it didn't matter. But anyway, yeah, so it's really pretty. I just had a lot of fun playing with those fancy papers. I felt like I was very, very special to get those papers. So thank you, Your Paper Insider, for going out in the world and finding these wild papers. So these are little Trinity critters. I think they're just super fun and super cute. And I just kind of had a good time making this. I hope you enjoyed it. One thing, I did cut this down. I trimmed up the side so that it was just a little bit smaller than the base. And I thought that was kind of trick. And what else? Anything else? The little critters were just colored in. I don't know. Oh, I did add some. Oh, there's one loose. I did add some glossy accents to their little skating boots and some sparkle so that they could really have a good time. Also, I had the pink out, so there's a really cool card made by Jean Addis in the gallery, and I made one that I am going to show you how to make on Patreon. So I had my pink out, and I was doing my pink thing. It's October after all. So that does that, doesn't it? That was good. Thanks for congratulations, Norma. That was good. I'm impressed. I didn't know that was that easy. We do have some patrons to thank, so let's get on with it. There are those patrons. Now, patrons are people that have helped us pay for some of our things, like our cameras and our lights and all those kind of things, and the monthly expenses that we do have to do these free shows, and we want to keep them that way, and we want to stay here for a long time. So they also help us out by giving us some hope for the future and some different ways to support us, and that is a big deal in our books. We in turn give you lots of fun stuff. $5, man. You get extended submissions till Thursday night and an extra show, which you might even actually be on. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but it could be pretty fun at the same time. So anyway, you have to be a patron though to do all those things. And thank you, each and every one of you, for just saying, yeah, I think Craft Roulette and in Review is a good thing in the world, and we want to support something good in the world, and we appreciate you doing that a lot. Want to make sure that next Friday, you come back and see us, because we have a new guest. She's precious. Her name is Nikki Baxley, and she's going to be joining us Friday. She is a retired, it's hard to say she's retired, but she is a non-practicing nurse practitioner, and she was so thorough in her tech call. She's just darling. And she was, saying she was nervous, and I said, well, that just means you want to do a good job. And then she told me a little bit about what she used to do as a nurse practitioner, and she told me that she has delivered 3 babies. I said, don't be afraid of this show. You did something big. This is nothing compared to that. You can do that. So anyway, we're real glad to have her on. I'm looking forward to spending the evening with her. I hope you join us and bring a friend. We would appreciate that a lot. If you haven't given us a penny, that means a thumbs up. We would really appreciate that before you turn out the lights. And we will see you Friday. Who's got it ready? There it is, Susan Tremper with my... There it is. I always love those prompts. I do. That way I know that my yawns haven't put you to sleep. I just may relax you, but don't put you to sleep. I'm going to read these before I turn off my lights, and we will see you Friday. Y'all stay safe. Be careful. Let's just do what we do, which is make cards and be nice. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.